And for the last few, that's it. If I remember correctly, I'm guessing is what IRS. Oh, Enza's just answered that before me, so there we go. And yay, I was right. Go me. Alrighty then. It's not even midnight yet. I think for your sanity. Whose sanity? My sanity? No, that doesn't exist anymore. It would have been low-key better if you first got the cycle and then did the Koroks. Yes, but then I would have had to do all of the Koroks across all of the map. It was easier when I split it up into bite-sized chunks, because then I could do one section of a map at a time, rather than trying to tackle the entire map in one go, and then it would have just been, rather than interspacing it with doing story in various bits and pieces, it would have literally been stream after stream after stream of nothing but Korok hunting. And trust me, as damaging to my sanity as the way we did it was, at least I got those brief moments of respite. If I had to do it entirely in one long chunk, I think I probably would have snapped. And next thing you hear, I'll be sat here with two pencils shoved up my nose and a pair of boxers on my head saying "Wibble." If anyone gets that reference, I will be deeply impressed. Right, so we don't have Daruk's protection up just yet, but it should be up in 1 second.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Well, there we go then. Marvellous. So we've got a couple of star fragments. We've done that. Let us go back to Valnaboris before we end up doing something ludicrously stupid and losing any of our champion abilities again. Yes, that's the other side of the coin. From GuardEzio to Mr. Beanzio. Mr. Beanzio? What are you talking about? Beanzio? I will become Mr. Libido. Thank you very much. No, I'm not cosplaying as Mr. Libido. Just putting it out there. I like my hair. Right. Boxes on your head. Oh, right, Mr. Bean. No, no, no. It's, well, technically it is, I suppose. Same actor, I suppose. It's, Blackadder Goes Forth, the one set in World War One, which is by one of my favourite sitcoms, by the way, Blackadder Goes Forth. Dark ending, but I just love that series. It's just brilliant. So many levels to it. Right, so, first things first. We will... I'll tell you what. We will go with... Actually, I think I've got more than enough meals that burn, haven't I? So, we'll go with the max heart, and rather than the attack buff, I'm going to go with the free strike lightning buff. Now we will save the game and venture forth into the world of insanity. Wait, who is Mr. Libido? That sounds a little pervy. Oh dear, Squeezed Elf, you were not here for our Yakuza 0 playthrough. I'm sure there is a clip somewhere in the chat. It maybe in the completion in the it might be in one of the community compilations in the YouTube archive. If not, it's certainly a clip somewhere in the chat on the Twitch channel of us encountering Mr. Libido for the first time. He's a character from Yakuza 0, and he is insane. Brilliant, but insane. Also, that's a blood moon. Oh, goody. Oh no, it isn't a blood moon. That's the laser beam coming out of Naboris's face. For a moment, okay, fair enough. Well played, game. Well played. Also, I've got the wrong sword equipped. Oh dear, I should have had the Master Sword. Oh well, not that it matters. We're not going to have that in this thing. Let us fight the angry thing. Ah, yes, we are in our bow armor. This illusionary realm was created from the depths of your memories. Yes, but we don't know what Lady Urbosa... Wait, no! How can it be the depths of our memories? We know Urbosa probably didn't have her shield and sword, well, unless they reforged them. But if these were the same shield and sword that Urbosa had all those years ago, then we should not have them. They should have been inside the Divine Beast. Just saying. Then again, I suppose it's only an illusionary realm. You know what? I think it would have been more entertaining if we were actually playing with the character models, so we actually fought these as Mipha, Daruk, Urbosa, and Vali. Oh, it's gonna be this. Okay. What am I doing? Yeah, here we go. Much better. Go. And now the really annoying bit. That's one where I can use these to attack it right back. Not really. Where is it? Oh, it's up top, isn't it? Oh yeah, I can't climb. Where's the little blighter? Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, I've got a bow and arrow, haven't I? No, I don't! Oh, wonderful. Oh, come on! Right, okay, so... I've definitely been spoiled with, you know, all the abilities and stuff that I've had over the years. Owie. No! Ah! Oh, well, at least it's not regenning health. Oh, it has regen a bunch of health. There we go. Oh! You know what? Apart from the stupid thing when it was dropping the lightning rods, one and done. That wasn't too bad, actually. Well, well. Though our aims are different, our feet took us to the same destination. That guy exploded. Indeed he did. I speak figuratively, of course. I travel by wing rather by foot. Wandering around here and listening to the anecdotes about Champion Urbosa has truly invigorated me. In fact, it has inspired me to honor her in my own way, separate from my teacher's unfinished song. That is why I felt inclined to roost here, near the divine beast Varnaboris, which Urbosa herself mastered, and now inhabits, kind of, apart from the binding to our soul. I've written a song to try and capture the essence of Champion Urbosa. We call Varus's champion of sand, before she was lost to the land. Keep Urbosa's heart was strong, so the princess came along. What?
Princess of Hyrule, I accept your proposition without hesitation. Not only are they planning to resurrect Calamity Ganon, it seems the Yiga clan is also after our treasured heirloom. You have my word. I won't rest until the Calamity falls.
Gerudo Chief Urbosa. On behalf of Hyrule and its king, I thank you. I've never seen you so serious, Urbosa.
Oh my. I can't say the same. 10 years ago, you rarely smiled, my little bird.
Urbosa, I feel like you've called me Little Bird before. I was wondering where you got that name from. Huh?
Halt and face me. Unlike you traitors, I prefer to fight my enemies head on. Do your worst. Out of respect for our princess, you may keep your lives. Now go!
So that's why she didn't gut them. I did wonder.
You asked me why I call you Little Bird.
Huh?
When you were but a small child, my dear friend called you that with the sweetest smile that ever graced our land of Hyrule.
You mean Mother?
It was 10 long years ago. Your mother had just left this world, yet her little bird still spread her wings and became the beacon of light Hyrule needed. Sometimes I forget myself, and get lost in the past.
Oh, she was a fierce warrior. The Gerudo chief was also a loving friend of Hyrule's princess. So, what do you think of Champion Urbosa's song? By writing a song that honors the heart of the Champion Urbosa, I feel closer than ever to my dear teacher. The end result is not quite clear yet, but I'm beginning to feel a stirring of inspiration within those verses.
I must say, you are an impressive bow. You may now wield Urbosa's fury far more often.
Awesome.
You are the pride of Hyrule, hero. Take care of our princess. I'm leaving that honor in your capable hands.
Champion Urbosa's divine gift summons powerful lightning to the surrounding area, triggered when with a charge attack by holding Y. Now requires less time to recharge. Oh wait, the game's just played that. I'm too used to using that. Why does the king have an American English accent and Zelda has an English accent? She inherited it from her mother. Yes, that's my reasoning. The mother and Hylian magic. Oh, En's already beat me to it again. But right, there we go. Marvellous. So that is another Divine Beast done. What's the recharge time on Urbosa's Fury? I do want. 3 minutes. Oh my. That's not bad. Not bad in the slightest. Right, fair enough. Okay, so that leaves us with one more place to go. Champion's Ballad. You know what's going to bug me as well? So before we do that, I want to check a couple of things here. Zero orbs, 120 shrines, 900 Korok seeds, and 10,000 rupees that we will probably not use the most of. Hello. Nothing more I can do for you, unless you want to chat. Impa is... You may not know how Impa looks a lot older than me. She's actually my little sister. Oh, okay. She's incredibly responsible. But at what cost? She wound up way too tight, if you ask me. Love her, though. That's crazy. People have always noted how we're nothing alike, even though we're sisters. I'm the type to charge ahead once I'm inspired. Impa prefers to wait and see, but most wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. In any case, this research facility was founded by the order of some Hyrule castle bigwigs. Despite her frail appearances, Impa was valued and distinguished advisor to the royals at Hyrule Castle. You see where I'm going with this, I assume. Basically, she's the one who puts a stop to some of my crazier antics, and that's the story of me and my sister Impa. Never knew. But with Hyrule Castle in the state it is, well, needless to say, there hasn't been any funding in a while. No funding means no fun. I've already exhausted my personal funds, fully allowing me to continue my research. But only if we had 100 million rupees I could do more research on new items. Anything else? No, I'm good. Bye. So that answers that. Good morning. What do you need? I need pictures. I can't add any more pictures, but you can look at them if you'd like that. How's that sound? Sure. Very well. Done that. Okay, so we've got everything apart from the DLC and the very few things that obviously he won't have photos of. In which instance, Compendium time. All done. All done. All done. All done. All done. All done. Not all done. I miss a thing. Oh, wait, I know who that is. Okay, never mind. I think most people know who that's going to be. Igneous Talus. Igneous Titan. Okay, so that's not done. And the last two are obviously going to be Ganon. Oh, there we go. The Moldu King. The Molduga? Moldu King. Done. Marvellous. I wonder if he's going to respawn after the Blood Moon. I'm guessing probably not. That's Thunder Blight Ganon, Fire Blight Ganon, Water Blight, Wind Blight. Cool. That's done. That's done. That's done. 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 Not done, but I know what that is. Done. 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 So I've got like 4 more pictures left to do. 1 DLC and 3 base game. Marvellous. Awesome. So we've finished that. So back to the map. Venture 4. The Tabantha Tower. So we can go and unlock the final part of the DLC. Blimey, in 2 hours, just over 2 hours, we've managed to get through another of the DLC. Water Blight Ganon's an astounding one. It was the easiest one I did in the base game, but the hardest one I did in the DLC. Though, in fairness, Water Blight Ganon in the base game, after the Bokoblin beat me up so severely on the Great Plateau, I concluded, right, the Ganons are probably going to be horrendous in Master Mode, so I'll make sure I'm armed to the teeth. And I might have been a little too armed to the teeth because we just steamrolled him. Not as quickly as Fire Blight Ganon, or Wind Blight Ganon, I think. But we steamrolled him fairly quickly. So, yeah, whereas in the DLC, it took us so many attempts to beat Water Blight Ganon, and yet we steamrolled Fire Blight Ganon, and we all kind of steamrolled Thunder Blight Ganon. No, it wasn't too difficult. I didn't have a bow, but I most certainly managed to get through it once I managed to find the Blighter and hit it with its own lightning. So, yes. Anyway, with that, let us say... Actually, let's see where we're going from here. Oh, well, it is literally in front of me. Marvellous. Well, with that, we will save the game. And then save the game. And then we will continue this next time. There we have it. I don't even need to pay attention to how many seeds we have. It's so nice having all the seeds. But there we have it. Another DLC part done. We only have 1 more Divine Beast to do. Then whatever follows that. Well, I won't spoil it for anyone who doesn't know. But for those in the know, you know what's coming next after that. We get the Master Cycle. We finish farming the stars. We've only got 4 star fragments we need to collect now. To be honest, the way it's gone, I could just farm them normally, or we could go after a few of the golden Lionels, means burning through a bunch of our weapons, but at the same time, do we really need to worry about it when we have the Master Sword and as a backup the Champion's weapons? Probably not. So we can wrap up the last of the star fragments, wrap up the last bits of the jewellery. We have the 10 sapphires we need now to get the Sapphire Circlet upgraded, so we don't even need to farm those. Thank goodness. So we're on track. Few more streams, maybe? If we manage to do the same on Thursday as we've done this evening, if we manage to get through all of the DLC shrines and Wind Blight Ganon in one evening, Saturday marks potentially Journey's End. Maybe. Don't know. Maybe we've missed something off that 100%. Maybe I'll have to do a bit extra into it. But Journey's End is very, very close right now. 6 months we've been on this traveling this realm, and it feels kind of surreal that we're actually getting towards the end point. But there we go. The longest journey we have ever been on this channel. Still don't know what I'm going to... Actually, no. I kind of know what I'm going to do next. We still have the DLC for Ghost of Tsushima to do. So we're probably going to tackle that, depending on how it is. I'm guessing it is a story DLC of you go off into a different location and do that. Hopefully it doesn't require a replay of the game. Don't know, I'll have to do some digging. But for the most part, I think we'll tackle the DLC for Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know if we'll play Infra after that. We might play Infra, it doesn't seem like a particularly long game. So we might crack that one out before we dive into our next big journey, which is Yakuza Kiwami 2. A game I am desperately looking forward to playing, but I'm also keenly aware that after 6 months of hammering myself with Breath of the Wild, I would probably burn out trying to 100% Kiwami 2. So we'll take a bit of it, we'll take an easier jaunt, we'll take a bit of some lighter games to break it up before we throw ourselves into the world of Kazuma Kiryu. Last Minute Continues been playing Yakuza 0. Brilliant stream, by the way, if you've never seen him. And it does remind me of how much I missed the Yakuza universe as well as Kiryu. So yes, there's that to look forward to. But anyway, with that said, I've rambled long enough. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate if you hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, well, I stream here on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock UK time, depending on how my evening has gone, and every Saturday at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock UK time. If you've ever missed any of these streams, if you want to catch up with our journey so far, you can find all of them uploaded to this very channel in the VOD section, as well as a link to the YouTube archives in the panels down below, containing playlists of every game, every journey as I call them, that we have ever been on this channel. And I think that's everything. Everything apart from a thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we have travelled through this amazing game. Most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me on the channel. It means the world, it always will do, and it always does. Now let's see if we have enough to pay the good vibes forward. Let us see if there's anyone on the raid list. Kind of. If there is one game in particular that is currently being played, we'll go for it. There's one game in particular being played. It is a game that I very much love, a game that we have covered on this channel. But you know what, I'll throw a raid out to the mighty Kev, Last Minute Continue, who is playing Yakuza 0. With that said and done to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are, and as always, until our paths next cross again, Vortex awaits. I'll see you all